What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Trey. I'm back at it again. Welcome to this week's episode of What's Up with Trey. Somebody roll the credits.
3, 2, 1.
What's up with Trey? What's up with Trey? What's up with Trey? Yeah.
What's up with Trey? And you better not forget it. When we kick it, it gets litty. From New York back to my city. Go on and click onto my channel. It's a lot for them to handle. Cause you know we going live. So like, comment, and subscribe.
Alright guys, welcome back to this week's episode of What's Up with Trey. I'm sorry for confusing and tricking y'all guys last week. First of all, I'm sorry. I apologize. Because, you know, sometimes it just gets hard. I'm just playing. No, I just wanted to play a little trick on why I was going. Honestly, the reason why I wasn't posting a lot because I just moved to New Jersey. Yeah. But yeah, I just moved to New Jersey, so I've been a little, a little slacker, you know, a little slacker on that. And that's on what? Period. Or what? That's on Mary Had a Little Lamb. Okay. But no, for real. Yeah, so this week we're gonna jump right into our little topic. One day, weirdly enough, I was in the restroom, and this week we're gonna do a little. This is gonna be more of a where should you be? Where should you be? Or basically a comparison of two artists. So I was in the bathroom the other day at this place called Red Crab in Flemington. It was really good. Kind of like Juicy Crab little place. So I was in this bathroom and I'm washing my hands and I'm like, I hear a collaboration song between Dolly Parton and Miley Cyrus. So it struck a nerve in my brain and I was like, that's really, really weird. So give me 1 second because I want to get you guys in the moment. 1 second for that. But one thing that struck my nerve, it wasn't that song, but I was like, well, let me just give something, that would kind of like recreate the experience. But I started to think about the magnitude of Dolly Parton versus Miley Cyrus, and not necessarily a versus battle, which would actually be kind of dope, but just the magnitude that each star reached. We all know that Dolly Parton wrote I Will Always Love You, which was definitely like a big hit, and then especially when Whitney Houston took over that song, it was so amazing. It was like she got a big sale, and then we also saw Dolly and, the little news as of recently being like, oh, I want Beyonce to cover Jolene. But one thing that I just really found surprising, I was like, well, would you think that Miley Cyrus surpassed the fandom of Dolly Parton? So like, would Miley Cyrus be achieving a different level or have achieved more success than Dolly Parton? And so that argument I would think about, and I would say, well, in some ways she has. If we look at Miley Cyrus, yes, she has a lot of controversy in a lot of her product. As you know, she's done things with like 2 Chainz and all these different songs, like with the heels on and the J's on my feet, y'all, J's on my feet, y'all, on my feet. What's gonna get like me?
Jesus Christ.
It's a little controversial, but I mean, she's had things with like Robin Thicke. She's performed on all these major platforms, and if we look at her as a Disney star, she's had acting experience. Things like that movie when she was like which The Climb premiered, which was like a massive song for her. So I just think about all those things, and I'm like, well, what has Dolly Parton? Granted, I know there's not a lot of research that I've done as far as on the Dolly Parton's behalf, but Dolly hasn't done, to me, in my eyes, and you guys please comment and just let me know if you think that I'm right on that. I don't think that Dolly has done a lot of things on the magnitude level that Miley Cyrus. Do I think Dolly paved the way for Miley Cyrus? Yes. Both of them have very, very country thick accents, and both of them definitely give you that vibe like, oh, they're a country superstar. But do I think that Miley Cyrus surpassed Dolly Parton? To be honest, yes. Why? Because Miley, even though it was controversial, she was able to dib and dab and just get into different genres. She was able to widen her fame. Like, not only did she have acting, she had singing. You know, at that point, she had dancing. You know, she was able to come and do so many more different things with her controversy. And we know, unfortunately, in this world, controversy sells. So while I think that Dolly Parton definitely is iconic, I think that, you know, in the true realm of the world, Miley Cyrus may have overcome her. She may have overcome her. Because then I just look at all those things. I mean, yes, Dolly, as I said, she had I Will Always Love You, but what else has she had? Somebody comment. Someone let me know. Because in my eyes, I don't see anything else. Only thing I see is Jolene, I Will Always Love You, and maybe a couple things here and there. Even when you want to like look back at it, let's look back at the Hannah Montana series by Miley Cyrus. Dolly Parton was featured on the second portion, like when they had like the horse, blue jean, or whatever, that kind of like stuff like that. That kind of second portion where it started to fade off. Now, what happened? I don't know how Dolly Parton got her start out. Who knows? But Miley got her start out in Disney, and I believe she really did kind of like level up. She had things like The Climb. She had things like Partying in the USA. She had hits. She's had hits. And actually, let me do a Google search. How many Grammys does Dolly Parton have? She's won 8. Dolly Parton has won 8 Grammys. Let's see about Miley Cyrus. So, Miley has only had one nomination for the Grammys, but she hasn't won any AMAs. She won something called a Bambi Award. Not 100% sure it's that. She's won 2 Billboard Awards. She hasn't won any Golden Globes, but has been nominated. No Grammy Awards, but she has been nominated. She's won an MTV award, she's won 3 MTV Video Music Awards, People's Choice Awards, she's won 1. She's won 17 Teen Choice Awards and has been nominated 43 times. That's massive. She's won 4 World Music Awards and 1 Young Artist Award. Both had what she's have been. If we want to look at the overall ratio, she's been nominated 171 times, but has won 63. Let's do the comparison with Dolly Parton. Much more massive, but let's also remember that Dolly Parton is older. She has won no Academy Awards, has been nominated. Now, the Academy of Country Music Awards, she's won 13 and been nominated 14 times. She's American Association of School Administrators, blah, 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 all that stuff. Variety Music Awards for Billboard Awards for British Country 6. British Country Music was 46. Only 6. 48 BMI Awards, not sure what that is. She's won some awards on Broadway. Country Music, 13. So, she's won 10 Grammy Awards total, so that 8 was wrong. And then, so if we look at the magnitude of Dolly Parton, she's had 189 wins versus 382 nominations. Now that kind of gives me a little bit of a perspective to be like, well, as far as on paper, Dolly Parton definitely has won a little bit more awards, but Dolly Parton hasn't had controversy. And let's look at the age difference. Granted, do I feel Miley may recover from her things? Maybe not. Who knows? Let's look at Miley Cyrus today Miley Cyrus is 28 and Dolly Parton is 74. So all you mathematicians, 74 minus 28 is 49 years. So hypothetically, Miley has 50 more years to prove herself. When she's at 171 awards, nominated and 63 won, or whatever the number was. So, sorry y'all, the camera stopped rolling, so. Alright, so as a lead artist, she spent 180 weeks. As a feature artist, 41 weeks. Promoted singles 4, charted B sides, I don't know what that means, 2. Music video 68. Let's look at the same thing for Miley Cyrus. Miley Cyrus, also, one thing that I did research is that Miley Cyrus has 4 songs that has hit the Billboard top whatever, I think top 100 in 2020, and Dolly Parton only has 1. So again, that is within just this year, you know, alone. But regardless of the point, I feel like definitely Miley Cyrus, she's more versatile than Dolly Parton, so I feel like she's definitely able to sell with controversy and things like that. But within 50 years, once we with somebody who's 28, whatever how old she was, not that long in career, definitely pretty long, but not always been in music like she's done, you know, her Disney stuff and stuff like that. I feel like she has the ability to pass Dolly Parton as like one iconic country singer, but she doesn't stick to country, so that may be something that we have to consider. But guys, that's all I have for you today. If you like these type of videos, comment, like, and subscribe. Give me more video ideas, and comment on this one. Tell me what you think about, you know, some of the topics that I covered today at this in this thing, and give me some rebuttals. Tell me why you think Dolly Parton is better. Tell me why you think Miley Cyrus is better. But other than that, I appreciate you guys coming, and I just want to thank you guys for all that you do in supporting me. Tell your friends to watch my videos, because if you don't, women's in North Carolina, stop calling me. Stop calling me. Okay? But other than that, I'm out.
3, 2, 1.